Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Kristen, and today I grabbed a bunch of rope from Dollar Tree, so let's see what I came up to use it for. This first one, I'm using this little crate or this napkin holder, utensil holder. I picked it up at a thrift store for only $2.29. I'm going to go ahead and paint it in the color Celery by Waverly Chalk Paint. Now, I didn't paint the insides. It's going to be covered, so it's not going to be a huge deal, and I think realistically it would chip in the end, and it would have been just such a pain to paint the inside. So I opted out, but if you have something like this, you could 100% paint and then seal if you wish. Once that was done, I wanted to go ahead and use the rope to wrap it around the handle. Now, this sounds like nothing crazy, but sometimes when I see rope or any type of craft item at Dollar Tree like that, I'm like, man, what can I do with this? And honestly, like, you can just create like really cute little touches to things versus making a whole entire project out of it. So I'm just going to wrap this around. It did take just less than one string of rope or one wad of rope. These ones are 9.5 feet long. I'm not sure if they still sell them at 9.5 feet or if they sell them at 7. So just to keep in mind, I'm using ones that are 9.5 feet. And I wanted to make this super cute for spring, so I had this Chocolatier stencil. I got this last year, and I really liked the bee and the dragonfly on them, so I'm going to go ahead and use my chalk paste. This is in the color Velvet, and I'm going to put the bee on one side, and then I'm going to put the dragonfly on the other side. So I just think this kind of gives like a cute touch, plus it's versatile, or I'd say versatile, but I'm going to just go ahead and add flowers to this. But if I wanted to add other things to this, I totally could. And also, I can flip it around and I can have like a whole another DIY piece. So this took a lot longer than you may think. But once this was all done, I went ahead and distressed the edges a little bit. I just loved the wood popping through. It's just not really my favorite color wood, so that's why I painted it. But I think this turned out really pretty, and I just love the way that it's distressed around the edges. It's some of my favorite things to do, especially when I thrift decor or use pieces like this. I just think it just makes the touches look so much better. You guys, let me know in the comments below when you work on a long project like this. Like, you would think this took me 10 minutes or less to do. This took me 45 minutes. I had to do 3 coats of paint, and then I had to wait for some of it to dry. Some of it started peeling. I had to redo it. So I would love to know, when you just need a break, what you like to do on your free time. So I will let you guys know that I love reading, but sometimes I just love getting on my phone like anybody else. I cannot lie, I enjoy peace on the phone. So in today's video, I do want to thank June's Journey for sponsoring today's video. I have been playing June's Journey for a couple years, and it is always so fun. So June's Journey is a hidden object mystery game with a fun and mysterious detective story taking you back into the 1920s. So each scene takes you through a thrilling mystery story that helps the main character, June Parker, in a quest to solve the murder of her sister Claire and her brother-in-law Harry. Now, in every scene in June's Journey, there's going to be one of the crucial clues, and it is hidden right in plain sight in this scene. So can you find it? Did you see it before I clicked on it? Let me know in the comments below. But I love these hidden object games. I just think they're so fun, and since this brings back into the 1920s, you just kind of see a lot of things that you don't normally see. So it is kind of fun just to try to figure out what is what. All right, so the clue that was found was the whiskey glasses, and there was 3 of them. So that means someone else was with Claire and Harry before they died, or was it just a coincidence? So download June's Journey so you're able to continue the game and finish the investigation along with me by scanning the QR code on the screen or downloading it by clicking the link in the description box below. Now that my break time is over, we are back into some rope crafts. So I found this little garden dish at the Dollar Tree for only $1.25, and we're going to head and start wrapping the rope around the edges of this. Now, I think that I have done some sort of craft like this before. These garden dishes are nothing new at Dollar Tree, and I did not know how much rope I was going to have to actually add around this. So I did just kind of start towards the edges instead of the bottom. Obviously, the bottom would look really nice if it was wrapped in rope as well, and I ended up kind of going back because I did have an extra thing of rope, so I just went ahead and added it to the bottom. But this did take about 5 total of these 9.5 foot ropes. So just If you want to recreate this and make that, you're going to have to pick up some extra rope just to make sure that you can do the entire thing. But I think this looks really high end. In the end, you can add whatever you want to this. I have all the good intentions of actually adding Easter eggs to this once it is Easter time and I start decorating for spring. I think it'd be really pretty. I went ahead and just added some moss bags to this, and I just like kind of the mixture of the mosses, but this is what I had on hand, so instead of just buying a whole nother thing of moss, I just really like these together. One is from Dollar Tree and the other one was from Walmart. And then just to end this and top it off, I decided just to add like a bead garland, and I just think it looks really pretty until I know what to do with it, but honestly, this kind of is cute, and I might just keep it this way. I'm always on a big kick of use what you have. I tend to buy a lot. Obviously, when you craft, you buy a lot. If it's on sale, you buy it. If you're at the thrift store and it's cute, you buy it. So this is from a thrift store. It was $1.29, and I'm gonna go ahead and paint it white. This did take a couple coats, which I don't love. I did end up sanding it down just to take some of that glossiness off, but it didn't work. When it is nice outside, I do sand everything down just so I don't have to use as much paint. But right now today, when I can tell you what the weather is, it's been like -6 out all day. So I will not be going out anytime soon to be painting or sanding. I love using rub-on transfers whenever I get a chance to, so I did have these. I ended up using the wreath. These are really old from Dollar Tree. They're really old rub-on transfers. I wish they would still have them around. I actually wish they would still get new rub-on transfers all the time, but it seems to be like far and few when it comes to Dollar Tree. But I just use this entire bundle. I figured that if I was going to use a couple, I might as well use them all. And because if I kept like 2 or 3 left over, I would probably never use them. So I went ahead and just used all these. I think it really looks pretty. I ended up putting some on the top and just all around the vase. Once that was completed, I ended up wrapping some rope around the handle. And like I said, some of these DIYs are not super crazy, but they are ways that you can use this rope. So if you see it and you're like, I have no idea, like I'm not gonna wrap candle jars or vases up with them, which I have done in the past. And there's a ton of fun different ways you can use rope too. So let me know in the comments below if you guys would want to see another one of these videos. But the rope is done, and I think these are really cute. I ended up adding some eucalyptus, and of course, no, I did not paint the inside of this, but it's covered. You'll never be able to tell. So I will just say it right now, this is not a normal wreath I would really do very often, but I did use 2 of these nautical ropes. These, like I said, are 9.5 feet. I don't know why I have to say that over and over. And I did just end up gluing one of the sides down, and I just held it on for a while just to make sure the rope was attached to the rope. And then I just added 2 of these to the wreath. So normally I would just wrap this entire thing. I'd kind of go through the cracks and crevices of this just to make sure it was going to stay, but I kind of just wanted to try something different and just not add the rope around the entire thing just to see what it would look like. I did get some new greenery, and then I did get a new sign from Dollar Tree, so I kind of just wanted to see what it would look like, just not all the way done. I know it sounds kind of crazy and weird, and you're probably like, oh my gosh, you just hurried through this. Totally didn't. This was intentional. So I don't know if I love the end result, but let me know in the comments below if you would do anything different with this. I loved these 50 cents for these long stems. My Walmart is getting remodeled, so they have a ton of clearance. And then I'm just going to go ahead and zip tie these because I love reusing items, especially floral and greenery. So I did want to be able to reuse all this, including the rope, including the wreath form, all of it. I make a ton of crafts, so anytime I can reuse something, I will definitely do that. So I did add the eucalyptus around the rest of the wreath form, and then once that was done and everything was secure, I did find this really cute garden is my happy place sign. This is new from Dollar Tree, and it was like in the garden section with the planters, and I just thought that it was really pretty, and I thought it would look great with this eucalyptus. And I also just zip tied this sign too, so I could reuse this as well. I have had this little wood piece, this is from Chalk Couture, along with this butterfly for a couple years now, so I wanted to go ahead and use this, and I am just going to go ahead and use the color Shimmer Harvest for the middle, and then this is called Slate Rose, which I think it is the prettiest pink color that I've ever seen. And then, of course, my favorite part about using Chalk Couture is the reveal, which I thought this looked so cute. And then I just added some leftover rope to make a little hanger. Like I said, using rope does not have to be hard. But you guys, that is it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, I would love you to stick around and subscribe. Also, don't forget to download June's Journey so you're able to continue the game and finish the investigation with me. Link will be in the description box below. But that is it, you guys. I will see you in the next one. Bye!